Oh, it's not even. Wait, hold on. It's recording. All right. Hello. Hello and good evening. My name is John. We're here playing, and I'm joined by
MPG.
And we here are playing Dungeons 2011. As part of our Steam cleaning series, we'll bring in my Steam library eventually, an arbitrary rate and
This just started up like a breeze.
Yeah, no problem.
As usual, he'll be sitting on his crystal throne in the lower level, doing nothing. Right then,
Oh my
off
God.
we go now.
Oh my God, 2011 was a
How
long
did that
time
go?
ago.
I'd better have a look in the manual. I can't understand a single word of this senseless chatter. Whatever. I have to
I like
find
it, but
the
just one
stairs
idle animation, and
down.
you're like, that's good enough.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this was an indie. This was basically an indie
whoa.
game. This wasn't.
Whoa, I'm actually controlling.
Yeah.
Oh, the
This
camera's
this
terrible.
is not like Dungeon Keeper. It's what was the one that there were
no.
two. There were two properties.
Yeah.
Dungeons was the one that was like Dungeon Keeper, and then what was it? Was like
too.
Overlord was the one that
Yes,
was
Overlord,
kind of
yeah.
like Dungeon Keeper, but then it
Is this
yeah,
a character
so
action game?
These tunnels ever
I
end?
don't. I
Talk
think that this
about
is like the
walking yourself
tutorial
to
level.
death.
Yeah.
For the life of me, I'll never understand why heroes always want
But
to
yeah,
visit
like
our
I feel
dungeons.
like
If
you know
I were a
what you
dungeon
want.
lord,
What I
wouldn't have
wanted
to
with
waste my
like a
time
Dungeon
running
Keeper
around like
3
this.
is that like Sim City in a
time
dungeon
will come.
where it's just you're
Yeah.
the hand.
I could keep
You know,
getting lost
you're
in these
telling your
damn
imps where to
tunnels,
carve things
although
out
it's
and
just
and they're just
one
going and doing it
passageway.
like Majesty. You know, you're just telling people what to do, and then they're doing it, but you're not doing any kind of like. And I mean, there were direct control spells in Dungeon Keeper, but you know, for the most part, you were just, like you're just letting the dungeon be the dungeon.
I finally reached the master's dungeon. He can only build things here in his own area of influence. Everything in this area belongs to him, no matter who
2011 was a
built
long
it.
time ago when you think about it.
It really
game-wise.
was.
Another look at
Because
the
like
manual.
the amount of
What?
like graphic fidelity increases, that was the
I could
Xbox
have had a better
360
overview
era.
all
Like,
along.
I don't know. I thought games looked
Apparently,
fine.
there's been a
you know?
spell
Yeah.
on me the whole time.
Right now, I just feel we're too
It's
zoomed
time
in
to
because,
put
like
an
you said,
end
it's
to
this
that,
intro
let me
part.
tell you.
Yeah.
So typically, these are games that I don't understand and don't know. But like, I remember.
Yeah.
If this is Dungeon Keeper, you build the dungeon, you get minions, stuff like that. But if this is like you're fighting in it. Oh, I don't like this wavy
Yeah.
ground.
This is
distressing.
more. Yeah, and
Good. There are the stairs heading down. All I have to do now is use the lever beside the gate.
If this is the
I
intro,
Yeah,
of like
it's-
the
Look at
tutorial, like
thing,
is this?
but the
It
manual
feels more
says
like a
something
Diablo
stupid
style
about
game than the actual
selecting
like.
things with a mouse.
yeah,
And
it
I
really
have
like.
absolutely no idea what
There
they're going
are.
on
I
about.
do remember that at a certain point, I think it like kind of builds out, but there's still these weird like. No, now you have to be like first personing.
Like
And
adventuring.
it's like that. Yeah.
Victory! We solved the level.
Reach you soon.
Yay.
That is weird. I mean, well, is it because like your protagonist, your villain character, also gets to swing their sword?
And done.
Maybe.
I mean, I talk a lot about like the first 15 minutes of the game, and like they're not.
Master,
we're only
I,
3
your
minutes in, but-
faithful servant, Mr.
Yeah.
Sidekick, wish to warn you. Your treacherous, devious girlfriend Calypso is planning to overthrow you.
Bitches, am I right?
Yeah,
Is that
this
what I
Yoda-like
hear?
character. Oh, the framing here is bad. Oh, yeah, that's bad camera framing.
Yeah.
Well, I can see someone's fetish kinks on display.
Yep.
Alone with your little toy, honey cakes. I have to look after my dungeon.
So it appears she has a belly button. So do demons actually have live births? Is that how that
Master,
works?
I'm heartbroken.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know.
I don't know.
Obviously, I was misinformed.
Yeah, I mean, we all have, you get the sexy demon dream,
Oh, okay.
and then, the succubus or the incubus,
Oh, what?
you know.
What am I doing?
So, yeah, one would assume.
What? It just.
Master,
What?
I was right.
What?
That
Why did it just pop out to a
treacherous
camera for 30
Calypso
seconds?
opened all the
I think it's
entrances
trying to
the surface
tutorial you on
and
how to
led
use the
countless
camera.
I
heroes
guess, yeah.
into the dungeon. Attack!
Oops, how clumsy. fancy of me.
Is she back
I
there
do hope
talking?
you can deal with this
I think
without
so,
any
yeah.
fears, dear.
I don't want to be all like
Otherwise,
avant-garde
you'll
on
lose
your camera
throne
placement
and
here, but
then
like this
I'd
is
be
not.
Yeah.
forced to move up. Oh, by the way, it's over.
You know, as I've been closing in on
Yes.
5,000 games, I've been really thinking about like, you know, trying my best to be as positive and not just like start going all like, what's it, like cinema sins or whatever, and just like dinging everything, because like that's that way that's madness, and that way is disingenuous. But there are just times where I'm like, could you please just tell me what you want me to do? Could you
Well,
please?
like this is what you want for Dungeon Keeper. You want that top-down view.
Yeah.
Here's all the rooms.
Not only do heroes carry
You know, but it's like, yeah, they're trying to make sure, because let's face it, Dungeon Keeper, first of all, was already 10 years gone.
Yeah,
10
that
years
was
plus
90s,
gone.
right?
Well,
Had to be.
Dungeon Keeper 1, and then I remember Dungeon Keeper 2 was like right around 2000.
Yeah.
But it was, they released, everybody went on vacation. There were huge problems with especially the sound
Yeah.
in Dungeon Keeper 2. It was buggy as hell, and the studio, Bullfrog, just never really recovered.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
And
By the way, Master.
so 11 years on, we're making this game. We really want to have that Dungeon Keeper quality to
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
but we also want to make sure that we can like pull in new players who might not understand what the point of this is. And it's like, it's SimCity in a dungeon. Like, it's not that hard. Like, it's, you know.
Yeah. But I feel like a lot of things they deal with here is like the visual language here. Like I'm looking at it like I can't, like I think this is a spell room and this is a hatchery. Like it's a
Yeah.
you teaching players on a single screen shot. If I saw this, I'm like, I don't know what's going on really. You know, there's nothing
Yeah.
moving on it yet.
I think that, you know, all right, I guess, you know, you also have to take into account, like, I don't see that they should have younger players in this.
Sure,
This game,
yeah.
like, titty demon lady, like, maybe not for under 7, you know, kids who, you know,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
have to be read to instead of like, just give us tooltips, man. Just, you know, give us some mechanism for what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Don't sit there and have your character talk at us for, you know, 15 minutes. Let us start playing the game, have tooltips.
All right.
You know, the tool, like, they can talk as part of like a, you know, oh, you know, this is the hatchery and blah blah blah, but like, yeah, I remember this being kind of a harder lift than
Select
Dungeon
some
Keeper, which was
prestige gimmicks. Another objects blocking. Well, this camera is very aggressive. So does it matter what I put down?
all right. So they're fighting. Those guys are fighting a little demon
yeah.
dude.
We're losing.
No.
All it wants me to do is put down some prestige gimmicks. So then what? Use your soul energy to reach the goal display on the left. What goal? Oh, 200.
It doesn't help that we can't read anything because the font scaling is not working with updated resolutions.
So, like, they're just wanting me to get enough objects put down, but it's just like there's a level of aesthetics whenever like I know
Yeah.
a lot of games, like even Against the Storm and stuff, is like put down some decorations. Like, all right, here's a wall of 4 plants. Hooray! I'm like,
Yeah.
there's no love in it. Like if you're not gonna do
Yeah.
Heart is destroyed. We have to go through this gate. It can be opened using a lever in the vicinity.
Oh. Oh, camera moves. Do I move now? Oh yeah.
I think, yeah, now you get to stand up. Yeah, this is like, so instead of having your dungeon heart, you're just an ambulatory dungeon heart.
Well, you do have a dungeon heart too, they said.
Yeah.
Some sneaky little jerks are attacking your guardian, Master.
Your guardian master. Is that me? Do I have? Oh, I do have health. Oh wow, we do a lot.
Yeah, and I think the idea is like that. This is one of those like you start out with everything and you're super overpowered, and then
they
your
take it.
girlfriend, stabs you in the back, and so you have to start over. So like this is the like you're super powered and
This
you
is the
have everything,
abilities,
and
yeah.
this is the idea of like at a certain point, like this is what you're trying to like return back to.
Oh, I hate this camera.
But
this camera is so touchy. Oh, here. Did I move here? There we go.
Your guardian
Yes.
is under attack. Great work, Master. Now there's almost nothing in our...
What? Oh, wait, what? Oh, no, I'm trapped. Oh,
do you want to kill that
It
guy?
was a trap.
Oh yeah.
You guys just don't know aggro on them. Alright, do I use a power? Yeah, I'm torn. Like I said, I like the dungeon, but like this is a long walk to get you back to the start.
Yeah.
And it doesn't sell you on like what you're doing as like building dungeons and stuff.
Yeah.
And I know that I'm biased in a lot of ways where like I definitely feel that you should make one game and not 2 or 3. Which I know some people totally, and I totally get it, who are like, I want to buy a game that has like tons of replayability and like 9 different ways of playing it, and like, I want to play Skyrim 10 times, and it's like, okay, I respect that, I get that, but also, yeesh.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the game should have replayability within its wheelhouse. So
Sure.
like, are you playing a game that is like I found Dungeon Keeper to be replayable because it was a tactical game. And so it was all about like, okay, how am I going to build this dungeon in a way that like makes it, I want to maximize my gold. I want to maximize the number of creatures I can get.
Was it replayable? Or because I remember playing skirmishes and just being like, I don't care about the plot, just let me build another dungeon. Was that what you meant by replayable, or did you actually play the campaign?
I mean, I went through the story mode a couple of times on that. Because, like there were, like I want to find all the hidden, because there were hidden treasures and, hidden things that, your imps could drag back to your treasure chests if you were able to like, carve out the tunnels enough. Different ways to approach a fortified position. So there was replayability in it, but it wasn't like, oh, I want to make sure that my dungeon has every kind of flower in it. I look at like people who are like, oh, I played Skyrim and I found every wheel of cheese in Skyrim and I brought it back to my my whole my house and the main city. Like, okay. Like, I mean, I guess that's that's how you want to spend your time, but like, my thinking would be like, if I wanted to replay Skyrim, it would be it would be from that like sense of like, okay, now I'm going to play it with a different species. I'm going to play a different class. I'm going to see how I can, but like, it wouldn't be like, now I want to play Skyrim and make
do it good or do it evil or Well, I appreciate that, but like the easiest example would be like Mass Effect with Renegade and Paragon. Like, I never played it again as Renegade. Like, I don't care. Like, I know it's different experience. Like, I'm just not built that way, so I don't want to say it in like a way that's dismissive. What I will say is that these rolling floors are just giving me the icks. The wiggliness of all the walls and stuff. I mean, I know it's aesthetically a choice, but I'm just like, this is semi-noxious at this point to see all this stuff is not on a flat, even keel. Gosh, I'm trying to think. Like, there are games that I played multiple times, but it
I mean, like
usually is like city
Valheim is a
building.
really good example for me in terms of like I'm not really playing Valheim because I want to like kill all of the creatures and like beat all the bosses.
Yeah.
I'm playing Valheim because I want to like craft and build and explore.
Yeah.
You know. And so when I try and like replay Valheim and I start up a new thing, there's this degree of like just like, all right, the trolls are attacking my base. I got to go back and deal with the trolls attacking my base, you know. And so I think for me it is that sort of like, don't let the game get in the way of the game, and that the more things you put into a game, on the one hand, you know, you kind of do create a broader appeal to the game, but in another way, you're also kind of creating more frustration for your players, because like, yeah, if you just want to carve out dungeon tiles and have imps, you know, with pickaxes and slap chickens and, you know, summon creatures through, you know.
Just look how your area of influence has increased.
All right.
That you're very vulnerable when
but like, yeah, like this doesn't feel like, I don't feel like there is a lot of, I feel like this is still really kind of disconnected and disjointed.
Yeah. It feels like there's I mean, I was gonna make a minor nitpick, and again, I'm not trying to be like Tamina, but like, you have a pentagram on the ground that you can only do one thing with, which is called convert pentagram. But I can't just right click on it and have it do it. I have to go to the spells and then get the spell to do it. It's like, why not just streamline that? Why not just have interaction do the only thing you can do? But again, it's minor. But your point of like disconnected, I don't know which part I'm supposed to be enjoying more right now. And to me, I'm looking at this going, and this is unfair, going, I want to build dungeon. I want to build dungeon. It's called dungeons, not walk around and beat up bats with your sword. Like, I want to build dungeons. And I'm not doing that yet. And we're now at 16 minutes. And I'm like, when are we going to do the dungeons part of this dungeons game? And yeah, like I said, it's a little unfair.
I'm trying to get Enshrouded back up.
Yeah.
It's like, I want to build a base, you know, like MPG want to build base, and like there's going to be a bunch of stupid fighting that I'm going to have to do in order to get materials to build base. I don't like the thing for me for Enshrouded is like, I mean, I guess I could just turn down the difficulty so I could just kill everything instantly and then, you know, loot them and bring them back to build base, but you know, I don't know. I feel like nobody, like, how many people just want to build a base? You know, how many people just want dungeons?
Yeah.
Versus, like, I think the idea is, like, especially in 2011, like, oh, well, there has to be, like, combat that you can control, right?
Yeah. Which is, like, again, the too much
theme. Of course we have to have
question.
combat you can control. This is 2011. People want, you know, the kids are all hopped up on their BioShocks and their Mass Effects.
Yeah.
You know, so we got to make sure that there's and so it's like, so we've got all this like first person or third person over the shoulder, you know, control, and it's like, but I want to build dungeon.
Yeah.
Oh, Master, see how grateful the creature is. It fawns over you as if you were its mother. You could probably have him jump off a cliff, and he'd do it with a smile. But of course, we still need him for your sins.
Yeah, I feel like they invested a lot in whoever the voice actor is for, you know, writing the lines for this guy, and it's like, I'm never gonna say like write less, but I don't know. It feels like, yeah, they needed to kind of parcel this out a little bit.
Can I not? Oh, the coloring's really light. So I need to open the wall here so this heroes come in and steal gold, because they're not as good of a soul to kill unless they've gotten gold. I think that's what they said.
I think so.
Open the hero's entrance and let the heroes stream into your dungeon.
Excellent work, Master. Now it would be best if you were to pull back a bit and let the heroes stream into your dungeon. For heroes not only bring gold into your dungeon,
so I'm building it. This is like an
but
amusement
soul
park for
energy
them.
as well.
Yeah.
Although heroes only
It's weird. Like, what's the theme here? Like, am I
using
trying to
themselves
kill them or
in
try to
your
entertain
dungeon.
them? It's like a.
Yeah, I don't know. You're trying to lure them, I think.
Oh god, this camera. So now it says open the hero. I did that, and then find the seeds of Discord. Well, we're on Discord. Where are the seeds kept?
Yeah.
We can dig here.
But also, like, I think that in a certain degree, when you have any kind of like builder game, like, there's a degree in which you just want to have that like little sandboxy quality to it. You know, you just want to have your Lego set. And you just want to be able to like. And I mean, I get it. There are two types of people with Legos. There are the people who have to build exactly what's on the box, and then the people who just want the bricks because they want to build their own thing.
Yeah.
So I guess, you know, if you're a kind of person who has to build exactly what's on the box, then having the game tell you, okay, now you put this brick on top of this brick, and then you see, oh yeah, there you go, look at that, now you have a thing.
Yeah.
You know, is like, that's fine. But I was a dump all the bricks out and then just build whatever I wanted.
Yeah.
Kid. I was a chaos monkey. So
which you have received a scroll.
Okay, and what's the scroll do?
yeah.
You weirdo. I shouldn't be so mean to whatever that guy is.
Uh-oh.
The heroes are coming.
Oh, look! There's the first hero already. Just let him greedily stuff his bags full of gold, Master. You know how it goes.
So it really is
Satisfied
about like
heroes
make. This
have
is
more
really an
of that
amusement park for them.
lovely soul
Mhm.
energy.
That's so weird. Don't follow me, no.
Master, you have just received a skill point and attribute points.
Okay. Fine, I'll kill him. I'm sorry. I just got points, but it doesn't tell me what to do.
Yeah.
Skill tree. Oh my god. Yeah, sure. More intelligence. I don't care. Close. Attributes. Oh. These are all like. These are all combat kills. Like, again, like, this doesn't feel like building the dungeon. Whoops.
Yeah.
Alright. So, I clearly should not have killed that guy. Oh. Looting there? No, I need to find a way to get that gate down. But I'm guessing there's nothing I can do for a little while?
Maybe.
Okay, he's getting his gold. Oh, let him get the treasury and then cut him down. So I have to let them get stuff.
Yes. Yeah.
So he's content
That's what he was
now.
saying. Yes.
So his bar is fully green, and now I go in and I go, haha.
Yeah.
Oh, he stunned me.
Ah, sweet soul energy. Master, when you defeat a hero, you only get a fraction of their soul
Oh, okay. If I
energy.
capture them, I can
But
torture it out of
the
them.
prison will let you squeeze out the rest of it too. By the way, Master, there are different types of prison cells. Not only do they differ in size, but there is also a difference in how fast they squeeze the soul energy out of the
Okay.
heroes imprisoned in them. Oh yes, please
Yeah.
put him into prison quickly. You see, all that lovely soul energy diminishes
Do you-
over time, and that would be such.
What are your thoughts when it comes to like adding the theme to it, you know?
Like I said, I am a chaos. Like I was chaos Legos.
Yeah.
So I just want to have the environment to work in and a very basic like goal. You know, like I don't want. I'm not. It's not like Minecraft exactly. You know, like I don't want to just be like dumped into an open sandbox.
Yeah.
But I definitely want to feel like I can do what I want to do.
Yeah.
For a while. You know, but that, okay, you're going to be doing X, Y, Z, but then at a certain point, A and B is going to happen. You know, and so you should be prepared for that because it will happen.
Yeah.
You know, or you're trying, you can do X, Y, Z, but your goal is A or B.
Yeah.
You know, and this is much more, come on, we're going to go do X. Let's go do X together. I'm going to describe to you how you do X. Okay, now we're going to go and do Y together.
Yeah.
You have to go do Y, and I'm going to, you know, and it's like, it's less, it doesn't feel free. Like, okay, if you're the master of a dungeon, you're the master of the dungeon, and you're let this freaking imp boss you around.
Right. And treat me like I don't know anything, you know?
Yeah, and like and treat you like you don't know anything, and it's like,
which of these things is
again,
true? Yeah.
Yeah. One of the and it's like, yeah, this is old school Dungeon Keeper. Imps mining out stuff. Like I don't know. I just feel like Dungeon Keeper, you start small because, you know, you are literally like making a name for yourself and trying to take over this land, and there are a bunch of other dungeon keepers there. So it's like, yeah, you start with your dungeon heart, a lair, and, you know, a portal, a lair, and a hatchery, and that's all you get. And then the next step, you know, the next one they introduced, you know, what was it, like the training room or the workshop or whatever it was. And it's like, so they're just like, they parcel it out, but like within the story, it's like, it makes sense because you as a dungeon keeper are starting to like learn all your different powers and like build your own power. But even then, it's like, you can build the lair wherever you want.
Yeah.
You know, you can have like corridors, or like everything can just be kind of like one huge room. It's all up to you. And this is like kind of taking that away from you as the player. So,
and also I would say that like the order of stuff, like the first thing we do is place decorations around a room, and now I'm not doing that anymore. It's like, why did that need to be done then? Like why teach me decorations first? You know, like it's just so weird. I mean, maybe it's unique. Like the original Dungeon Keeper didn't have it.
They are going after the Dungeon Keeper crowd. This is clearly a, hey, you missed Dungeon Keeper? Wish there was another one? We made this. And it's like, no, this is not, I'm not okay. Like, this isn't what I miss about Dungeon Keeper. Like,
and then, I can't get big there. Met mine superintendent. Lots of challenges. Did I get all the soul energy out of? Yeah, I'm draining his soul.
Hooray!
All right. Well, I'm gonna probably pack up Dungeon 1 here, and the main reason why is that I don't think it has its sense of personality yet. Like, as you called it out, like, it's clear they want to be like Dungeon Keeper, but they've not. It's kind of like when people like make a Souls-like game without actually understanding why, and like, oh, it's because it's difficult. Make it really hard and lose your stuff on death. And it's like, that's an element of it, but like, that's not the point. The point isn't that. The point is like the game is very specific about how you have to master the targeting and master the timing. Like, it's about the learning, and the growth is not just the raw soul counts, the raw difficulties, but like the game isn't difficult if you know what you're doing. Like, that's why people can do it and beat it, you know, naked or whatever. The game is about like true player mastery and animation reads and stuff like that. And in this situation, like, oh, it's about building a dungeon, and we'll do one better. We're gonna add decorations. We're gonna add player to control. I'm like, well, hold on, but that's all pulling away from what the core ask was, which is to build dungeons. And I haven't done that yet, and we're 30 minutes in. I'm like, I've not built a dungeon yet. This isn't Dungeons. So, but I'll say this is Dungeons, and we're gonna end our video.
It is Dungeons.
It is Dungeons.
It was Dungeons.
Cheers.
Cheers.